of God is upon me, because he has anointed me to preach the gospel to the poor. He has sent me to heal the brokenhearted, to preach the final gospel of light to the captives, and to give liberty to those that are spiritually bound. Hosanna. I welcome you all, Kemites, sons and daughters of the Holy Father and the Holy Mother. This is Sseida, Mkhulu, an anointed of the Holy Father and the Holy Mother. Hosanna. Ngiyazehlisa phambi kwenu nina nonke ngithi niyanyamukela namhlanje to the special episode of Kemi TV. Bakwethu, I had announced a few weeks back, if not 2 weeks back, ukuthi I've got something special for all you Kemites. Mkhulu Sseida had been guided by Idlozi. Mkhulu Sseida had been guided by ingilosi zakhe ukuthi wena kuwe sifuna ibandla. The universal energy said, from you we want an organization. Anqaba ngathi angeke ngikwenze lokho, I'm way too young for that. But bathi sesifikile isikhathi ukugobela, you are a teacher, you are a mentor. Athi cha ngiyinceku, bathi yebo yinceku, ungathi cha. And thus today I come before you with a special announcement. Ukuthi Mkhulu Sseida ufike phambi kwenu as umfundisi today, starting his own organization. Angifune ukuthi ngithi Inkonzo, because it is not a church, it is a school, an earth school for all you souls who need spiritual guidance and who want to meet your king. An earth school for you self-initiates who feel you have no one you can turn to, no one you can lean upon to guide you, to show you the way forward. Mkhulu Sseida atidini Hosanna. Sesifikile isikhathi ukuthi self-initiates must have a place where they can gather, a place that they can call home. And I say to you, Mkhulu Sseida will be your home. Mkhulu Sseida is glad to announce today ukuthi I'm beginning Inkonzo yami, Inkonzo in inverted commas, but I will call it an organization, which we call Ordo Septentrionalem Stellam, OSS, or translated into English, the Order of the Northern Star, translated into Isintu, Inkonzo, Yenkanyezi, Yasenyakatho. To all you children who are out there seeking spiritual guidance, Mkhulu Sseida inceku. Mkhulu Sseida is your servant. I am beginning this organization not to garner fame for myself, not to garner not to garner any form of worship for myself, but to create a platform as I've been guided by the higher spirits, as I've been guided by those that have sent me here, from where I came from. Ukuthi I must open the way. What is the Order of the Northern Star? This is not a religion. This is not a cult, but it is a movement and an organization that incorporates all philosophies from all religions, from all spiritual paths. It is a teaching that synchronizes them into one, a doctrine and a path created not to be exclusive like the religions, but to be inclusive to everyone. So I invite all you indigo children, to you starseeds, to you wanderers, to you self-initiates, to you shamans, to come into this new movement. For God has said to you in a vision, in a dream, the time has come for the unity of all children that are meant to guide, for the unity of all people that are spiritually inclined, for the unity of all those that see beyond the physical fragment, or rather the physical curtain of this universe, to receive guidance. I am not a father, I am not a founder, but I am simply inceku, I am simply Istinda. This is inclusive and not exclusive. Unlike all religions that announce that it is the followers of Islam, it is the followers of Judaism, it is the followers of Christianity that receive favor from God. I say to you, Christ is within you. I say to you, God is within you. And come to us so that we can begin guiding you. Come to us so that we can begin showing you the way forward. The third dimension is coming to an end. What you Christians know as the rapture is about to occur. And thus God has shown me in a vision, Watilanda Inkonzo, gather them under my tent. For as my prophet said, Yeshua Mashiach, blessed be the holy prophet's name, said, there is coming a time where my followers will no longer gather in this church or that church, where the followers will no longer gather on this mountain or that mountain, but the true followers of spirituality will gather in spirituality and truth. Truly I say to you, you have heard that Christ is returning, but truly I say to you that Christ has already returned. It's just that his physical manifestation, her physical manifestation has not come to be. The Christ is not coming with the seeable eye, but the Christ is returning through the spirit of anointing. Just as we are being anointed, you are being anointed. A few are called, in fact, many are called, but few are chosen. The Christ returns to the heart, anointing others to become Christ-like, to become fellow Christs. What is OSS? Ordo Septentrionalem Stellarem. What is the order of the Northern Star? Why the Northern Star? Why did Mkhulu Sseida see the Northern Star in his dream? Why was he guided to call this movement the Northern Star? Because, as I explained in my video to the indigo children, the star seeds, and to the wanderers, the plane that we live on is a flat plane. And there is only one star that does not move, which is a star called Polaris. And Polaris is the guiding star that guides all the other stars, all of you. It is the star that when you are lost, you look to guidance towards. Sailors from back way used to use Polaris. If you didn't have a compass, if you could locate Polaris, you were able to know that is the north. You were able to know that if that is the north, behind me is south, and that is east, and that is west, and thus you would be able to find direction. Polaris is the only star that doesn't move. It represents stability. It represents the purpose of the elf realm. It represents the purpose of the earth school, to re-guide all stars who came down here, all souls who came down here to look for purpose, all souls who came down here to learn their life paths, to recalibrate them back into their journey. If you remember when you read in the Bible, it states that the wise men followed a certain star to go find the Christ. In my revelation that I received, the star they followed was the Northern Star. It guided them to the Christ energy, which is currently being manifested right now. And thus the name, the order of the Northern Star, Ordo Septentrionalem Stellarem, OSS, was established. Inkonzo Yenkanyezi Yasenyakatho. So I call all of you. I say freely, come to us. Those of you that need your chains to be broken, that need the chains that are binding you to be snapped, that need your way with Yenkanyezi said. To you who are self-initiates, to you shamans, to you starseeds, to you wanderers, and to all of you who are spiritually inclined to understand the purpose of a soul, who approaches. The organization will start functioning online. Mkhulu Sseida will be going live, you will be preaching on live, you will be teaching on live, people will be able to interact within the chats on live. For the first time, Mkhulu Sseida will be live, guiding, teaching, and he himself learning. Because khumbule ukuthi ngiyaphinda lokho ngiphinda ngiyincengo Ngisigqila senu, ngisigqila sikaNkulunkulu. I am the servant and I am a prophet of the Holy Mother and the Holy Father. I say to you, the vision is spoken, the vision was true, that the Christ is neither coming as a man who is dressed as an Islam man. The Christ is neither coming as a man dressed as a Jew. The Christ is not coming as a Christian savior, but the Christ is coming to save the children of God. God has no religion. The time has come, and the time is coming where religion will become obsolete. For know this, when the man who manifests physically calls himself the Christ, know that that is the lawless one, the one that has been predicted. But the true Christ first will manifest in each and every one of you. For you yourself are Christs, sons and daughters of the Holy Father and the Holy Mother, begotten gods, and let no one tell you any differently. Hosanna. The Christ is like the northern star, ever steady, never moving. He is the peg that holds the world together. In Norse mythology, it is said that Yggdrasil, the tree that is at the center of our plane, is connected to the northern star. And every living being and every living thing revolves around the northern star. And hence Christ is likened to the northern star. It is the point that guides all lost souls to their purpose and to their destination. I am not coming to mislead, but I have come to guide, and I have come to show the way. And I say to you, just as Christ said, those who are thirsty, come and drink of life's waters free. The purpose of a soul and its soul path is unique. The purpose of a soul and its soul path is unique. The religions keep on guiding you and giving you one purpose, and they say you must serve and love God, and that is your way into paradise. But I say to you, each and every soul is sent here on earth with a specific mission and a purpose. And thus, we will help you find your purpose. We will help you know what God has sent you here for. For God did not send you here to serve Him, for God does not need anything from you. But God, through you, learns what it is like to not be perfect and not be complete, and not only contain potentiality, but to manifest potentiality. And you are the manifestations of God. And thus, in each and every one of you, He imparts purpose. Each and every one of you, He imparts a path in order for him and her to learn. And thus I say to you, come and drink of life waters free. Don't be afraid. Inkonzo sizoyibiza Inkonzo wamanje, because that's the most understandable word I can give you. But truly I say to you, come, drink of life's waters free. It is in sevenze, it is in philise, it is in fundise, it is in sevenze ngemithi, through shamanic ways. It is in sevenze ngokomoya, through prophetic ways. It is in fundise, through the universal spirit. Mkhulu Sseida says, come. Contact me on 061 178 1304 and become part of the new movement. This is not a cult. This is not a religion. Join Ordo Septentrionale Stellam. Yenkanyezi Yenkanyezi Yasenyakatho, so that you may receive guidance and you may receive light. I freely offer myself to you, without consultation, without guidance. Contact me, Mkhulu. I want to be part of the order. And join us every Sunday while we're preaching. We will begin online, and once the movement or once the organization grows enough, we will have a central gathering point. And beyond there, if the organization grows big enough, we will establish ourselves not only nationally but internationally. But this is the guidance of the Christ. This is the guidance of the Christ energy. This is the guidance of God. The time for religion is coming to an end. The The time for separation is coming to an end. The time ukuthi siphathwe ohulumeni abahlukahlukile abathi uNkulunkulu ngaphezu kwethu is coming to an end. Your godhood, the time for your godhood, the time for accepting that you are responsible for your salvation has come. The time for you to be anointed, to be Christed has come. And that's when Mkhulu Sseida says, come and drink of life's waters free. The Spirit of God is upon me, because he has anointed me to preach the gospel to the poor. She has sent me to heal the brokenhearted, to preach the final gospel of light to the captives, and give liberty to those that are spiritually bound. Hosanna.